one thing I was kind of bummed about the album was that I found out afterwards that way before the flood, we could have just used one word and named the album Antediluvian, and we would have had a one-word title, because that's big right now, you know.
You wanted way before it got really wet. I was like, no.
Way before 40 days of rain.
Yeah.
So ship
Antediluvian, like before
the deluge.
Before the pre-deluge.
We got the name Black-Eyed Sceva out of a biblical story in the book of Acts. The 7 sons of Sceva were cruising around casting out demons in the name of Jesus, yet they were not believers, using the name of Jesus to their gain. Came to cast out the demons, and the demon came out and said, "The apostles I've heard of, and Jesus I've heard of, but who are you?" And he beat them naked and bleeding. So they were Black-Eyed Scevas. Not that we're, you know, those sort of people, but interesting story.
Most of our songs are written on piano.
Starts with the tambourine mostly.
That's the funny thing is Brad comes up with these tambourine ideas. I don't get it. Where does the inspiration come from? It's just like,
I mean, it's so simple, but it's like,
and I'm like, yeah,
Simple
I
yet
totally see where you come
profound.
from. And then the melodies that you can go with off a tambourine. The thing that's different about you and a lot of tambourine players is you seem to have like a grasp on every one of those little like simple things. You seem to have control over that.
I mean, people don't see it, but there's a different. I mean, each one is just a little bit different.
Each
So
one's like their own little personality.
Yeah,
their
I mean,
community
you gotta
working
play out
together.
that, I guess.
Sure. You can't just have a favorite one on those.
in a way, it's like a way of life.
You know, we've got the piano downstairs, so usually I don't have my drum kit going because it's a bit, you know, the neighbors.
We used to write all our songs on the drum kit, but it was too loud. And then we found this other band, and they said they wrote their songs on guitar, and we're like, what? I mean, remember that? Bring it down, Brent. Bring it down.
When I started, I guess I was just a kid, and everybody was like tambourine or brother, you know what I mean? I stuck with it, and even my mom now is, I guess, kind of come around. She's proud. She's kind of like, okay, I guess you don't need a real job. You can play tambourine kind of thing.
Are all the songs started on this kind of a format?
Not this big of a room. No.
This is the mothership. This is the place we reside. Santa Barbara, California. Our effectual home. Only 8 or 9 of us living here. It's like one big happy family.
This is Santa Barbara, the town we live in and make our music in. And you can see the beach down there and the fog, and way out there on the horizon, you can see Santa Cruz Island.
Everything's outside, and it's always sunny. And it's
Everything's outside.
everything's outside.
All the outside.
Who was the best? You were pretty good. Frank, let him grab it in the goodie bag. All right. Now, here's one of the video songs. We're doing 2. We've never tried the helmet cam before. We just made it today. And like my grandpa said, duct tape won the war. So here it is.
The concept of the helmet cam is actually centuries old.
You need to allow for maximum rockage.
Yeah.
You need to be.
Like this. The angle's looking good?
Yeah. So like. Sounding good. Hey, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Roadie Guy Roy, and I had this great idea for the Panama video, but they said we had to keep it to songs that are just on their album, so I said, all right, okay. I have the angle. Roadie Guy has the angle of what the band's all about, like the chemistry and stuff, because I'm stage right all the time. That's where you can find me. I know what's going on. I'm there. The cables, you know, cables pop out, I pop them back in. I'm scouting out the stage. Water, I'm there. I replace with water. I play an integral role. The rock and rollers, they just don't have time to mess with some stuff. I love the tunes, and sometimes they let me jam with them. Really fun. Roadie Got Roy is the brains behind Black Eyed Sceva.
My idea for the video was well, I wanted to do a video for the song Confirmation Day, which I think is a really, it's, you know, a real active song, and I wanted to just embrace the video look, the old '80s kind of video, stuff that just didn't get used enough. I don't think that really, it just looks great.
So what do you think? Like, we're out surfing, and the camera's out there with us, and we're like singing along with the music.
What?
You know, for the video.
What video?
The video?
Oh, that video. Oh, that's great, Brent. Go with it.
You know, just an idea.
My video idea would be kind of heavily like Duran Duran influence, where you always had Simon Le Bon just looking so cool. They always caught those guys just kind of off guard. It really captures the artist in his natural surroundings. You know, there's a whole element of surprise. Maybe he doesn't know that camera's on, and they just catch him. He's just cruising, walking through some field, just singing his song, and all of a sudden there's the camera, and it's like. I like when the band is know, mostly the singer, because I think he has the hardest job.
So the video opens, we're on the road riding Harleys, cruising down the road, and then we're like playing as we're riding.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
So then it pans out, and there's like this horizon of just all these different farm animals.
Hey, Jer, how about if we sing a song?
Yeah,
Sing Holiday Road.
All right. 1, 2,
okay.
3.
Holiday Road, Holiday Road, Holiday Road.
It's the MC1. We've got Allstate insurance, just so, you know, we got our bases covered. Seating for 5 and sleeping room for 3. Green carpeting, fully not loaded.
We picked it up at Star Auto Sales in Van Nuys.
Don't go there.
Never, ever buy a car at Star Auto Sales in Van Nuys.
You guys forgive us for a little time.
By far, this is the coolest way to go. You got 2 guys sleeping down here. You can read or hang out up here in the lounge area. Or if you'd like to be up in the cockpit, you can see a lot of the scenery too.
So many nights I sit by my window.
This is for entertaining. If we have some guests from other bands or something, we bring them back here. And you know, we got kind of, it's kind of nouveau junkyard, I guess you call it. This is our new song. This is our other new song.
Did you get permission to use that on the plane?
I'm gonna do a magic trick for you. We learned this in Germany.
What's in here?
Kaffee. Ohne türkischen Mokka geht nichts in Bosnien. Auf dem Schreibtisch im Büro der Direktor.
Hey, we're at like 35,000 feet over Germany right now, and we're trying to figure out what this is. It's green. Cut it open. It's green all the way through. This is, it wouldn't matter if I cut it open or not. I guess it's some kind of Russian fare. Yeah, light cheese, no pepperoni. Get it right this time. This Russian pizza place is impossible. This is my favorite dish. This is kind of like some kind of salad with mystery patty and butter.
This is our chili. We had that last night. And these are our fat blend.
Vomit.
Fat blend.
Vomix.
Oh, it's butter. How about the dessert?
Oh, that's in Russian. You pronounce that pinkamushi. Pinkamushi. It's just pink and mushy in English.
Uvalini Sports Pavilion's where we're headed. Not the most roomy vehicle, but it's gonna get us there.
We finally found Amy Grant's house. cool scenery.
Train to Moscow. Rocking out. Got a babushka upstairs. Well, not quite a babushka.
She's working on it.
She's a few years. She's babu. She'll be shaka later.
You've heard of Ivan the Terrible? This is where he used to cut off people's heads. And pan up to the right. See this tower up here? Up here. Ivan used to sit up there and watch them cut off people's heads in this little thing over here. Pretty terrible he was.
We just like to thank Black Eyed Sceva. It's called, their name is not Sceva like I've been telling most people. It's Sceva.
This van goes over, you know, there's no speed limit on the Autobahn. So we've been going like 60, 65 miles an hour in our diesel VW van. Turbo.
Can you translate for us?
Dass keine Geschwindigkeitsbegrenzungen gibt.
I've wanted to get this. Honk if you love organic farming.
Yeah. San Francisco, ladies and gentlemen.
Alcatraz.
The great city.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you who your biggest influence was. Okay.
Well,
I'll tell you like
when I was 8 years old, I liked music. I liked music.
Right. But
and my mother taught me music. She was a music teacher. So I started with the piano, organ. Then at the age of 12, I wanted to slide guitar because I couldn't go on to sing with.
Right.
So my dad made me one. Hooked it on. So then the first song I played was Circle the Unbroken.
Have you ever heard of a band called Black Eyed Sceva?
Yeah, I heard it.
Were they an influence at all?
A little, yeah.
Yeah?
Style and the type of music, yeah.
Now, would you consider them more, like a lot of people say they were influenced by a lot of stuff you were doing?
Yeah.
But you would say you were more influenced by stuff they were doing?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's all I needed to hear. Anyways, thanks a lot.
Sure. I'll play you one you haven't heard, and I played the guy that played the deck of cards. I can't think of his name.
There's nothing that I would rather sing about and nothing I'd rather point to than God. God's just has done incredible things in my life.
And I think in the same sense we're kind of servants to this music God's given us, and the more people hear it and the more people can kind of relate to it or be touched by it, I think the greater the music becomes. It has greater value.
Every time somebody sees us or listens to the CD, that they don't think Black Eyed Sceva, that they think that the lyrics and everything about it draws attention to God. Stephen Hawking? I call him a genius. I mean, I guess all the time you can't prove a black hole's existence. It's theoretical, it's all numbers, I guess. But I guess the interesting thing is how as you cross the boundary limit of a black hole, the stretching of your body, the difference in gravitational pull between your feet and your head would be so great that you'd be stretched like it's okay.
180 yards or less, 9-iron. Now, if I've got that wind blowing off the 18th green, gosh. So anyways, I'm at this Amway convention, and they're trying to get me to sell these water purifiers. You get all these people to work underneath you, and how long have you been playing guitar, Brent?
A couple weeks.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm hoping, they're gonna let me get out from behind the drums.
Yeah. But they got this killer shampoo I picked up out there at this. Any of you guys see my knickers?
And that's why I guess that Stephen Hawking is considered one of the greatest physicists of all times. I mean, even though he's a contemporary. Checkmate.